Hello, welcome to our live stream. I'm today at Mai Magi's place. I'm actually been here for a few days now, and we spent our weekend here, Leon and I.
Yay.
And we thought we are just coming from a photo shoot, by the way. That's why we are so Magi.
That's why we look amazing.
Yes,
Because we don't always do that. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. And you can really see how badly my extensions are blend in, so I will hide this a little bit.
No, I think it looks really good.
Thank you. If you guys have any questions for us, we just thought, because we are making like
Hot chocolate
break right now, and look at our super cool mugs.
These are Lisa Parker mugs, and I have like a small collection because I love how they're like new age ugly.
Yes.
I think it's really cool.
They are in a amazing kind of way. So
someone asked about the moons. We just drew them freehand.
Mm-hmm.
I used white crayola and you used white eyeliner, but the result is the same. What kind of music we listen to? I really love like fantasy soundtracks. I actually have in my highlights on my Instagram a link to a playlist of music I like.
Oh, I should do that as well someday, because I think our taste in music is quite similar, actually.
I think so too. We listen to a lot of like fantasy music.
Yes, and also gaming soundtracks and movie soundtracks,
yes.
And also
I love that.
I also like dark wave though, and my favorite band is Deine Lakaien, and I say that all the time. So if you know me a little bit, you probably know already that that's my favorite band.
Yes. And someone said Varuna, and of course we both love Varuna, but I just mention it all the time, so I feel like people know.
Yeah, it's an amazing band, and also Heilung.
Yeah,
just in case you don't
I
know
love
that
Heilung
band.
too. They're really, really good. Please stop talking about Mira Luna. We keep saying we're not coming. So.
But I know you don't mean anything bad by that. I can.
No, of course. It's not to say like, oh, you're stupid. It's to say like, we don't want to get into any drama on it, which is why we're not commenting on it. It's not because it's a stupid question.
Although I'm still thinking, I still would like to make a video about that maybe someday before Mera Luna, because I know that right now they're actually advertising the festival with our faces, and they never asked for that, and we will not be there. And I feel kind of shitty by that, because they treated us very, very badly, to be quite honest. And I have the feeling that it's not very fair.
No, now they're using our faces for promotion, even though they treated us horribly and we're not coming back, and they haven't invited us back, and they haven't asked us, and they also haven't addressed the issues because we wrote them like long feedback emails.
And we are not the only bloggers who were like very disappointed.
No, we are not the only ones who were treated badly.
Yes. So, no, we will not be coming back. But you can all meet us at Castle Fest.
Or Attitude Fest.
And we will even are making workshops at Attitude Fest. So, she's giving a workshop on fashion. Or how would you describe that?
Yeah, I do a workshop on DIY, like upcycling. And you'll do a makeup workshop.
A makeup workshop, and Mai will be my model. So
yes.
If you want to know how to paint yourself like I do, then you should definitely come. And Mara is giving an art workshop.
Yes, so you have to come and talk to us. Someone asked how people react to your style, and I think they react exactly how you think they react.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but sometimes I was saying that yesterday when I wear like my cat ear hairband. Yeah. And people are actually very, very nice to me, like all the time, like old ladies and little children.
They're always really nice.
Cat ears.
But also, of course, we get people give you weird stares and stuff, but it doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Someone asked if we were to go to America, where would we want to go?
I think because I've been to California, I would love to go back to California, because it was very nice there, even though I've never thought about going there in the first place, but it was like kind of like a good accident to go there, and I loved it. And I love mostly the people, because I have to say, as a European, the food was not so interesting.
I will second that. And I actually really want to go to Oregon, in Seattle. I'm way more interested in the like the West Coast, Northwest Coast, also just for the music scene, and that would be really lovely. But like when people say, oh, what countries do you want to visit? Like ideally, all of them.
Yes.
Like I would ideally want to visit every country in the world.
Definitely, but I have to say, like on top of my list is Iceland, and I would love to go back to Japan one day. And
I want to go to Japan too. Someone asked if someone has ever thought that the way you dress is an expression of you feeling mentally badly. And I have experienced that. My own mother thought that I started to dress in black because I was depressed. I don't know where that misconception come from, and the best way to combat it is to keep dressing the way you want, because I've learned that you can't talk about these things with people. You have to show them by doing. So like my mom, she's so much more accepting now, because she's like, she's just seen that I'm not super depressed. Yes, I know the lamp is very ugly, sorry, we haven't had the chance to do it.
I haven't even noticed it, but yeah.
My boyfriend we recently moved in together, so we're not completely done with that part.
But I mean, that's like no problem at all.
Favorite color for outfits besides black and white? None. I only wear black.
Oh yes, no, there's no other colors.
Well, my family doesn't like goth clothing either, but it doesn't matter. They don't have to like it. It's not for them. It's my body and my life.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, my family really likes it, and they are also like only wearing black and so on, and they are both very creative people. But my ex-boyfriend didn't like it. And he actually asked me to stop it, but I mean, we are not together anymore, so...
Obviously. If you were together with someone who said that, I would be like...
That was also...
Break up with that asshole.
Definitely. And my boyfriend now is like in the same scene, so we don't have any problems.
My boyfriend is also very supportive of my style. And that is important, because you shouldn't be with someone who makes you feel bad for your interests. Unless you're like harming people, there's nothing wrong. Just continue dressing like that, and eventually your mom will realize that those two are not connected. You can try to talk to her about it, but in my experience, doing is much more efficient than talking. Also with like tattoos and piercing and stuff, just doing it and accepting that they don't have to like it is much better for you.
Yes,
like
definitely.
It just puts less stress on you.
And also you don't have to explain yourself all the time.
No, you don't. It's your life, it's your body. And people are just agreeing with us about that you just dress and do your own thing. And I mean, if you're still living at home, you might have to like write it out. Because you're living under their roof. But not engaging in these discussions will also save you so much. Because when I stopped engaging with my mom in these discussions and just respected her rules while doing the best I could, and then when I moved out I was like, now it's up to me to decide, you don't have a say in this. It was just much easier to be me.
Yes, I mean, I have the feeling that you can give much better tips about that, because I never had that in my family, so
it is of course different for me. It does sometimes feel a little stupid that we're speaking English together when our individual languages are much closer.
They're much closer, but still
than any of our languages is to English.
I think like a lot of the Europeans here on the live stream, they can really relate to that, because they're always talking English with each other, because I have the feeling like in most European countries, like everyone can speak English and can speak English quite well. So it's no problem to speak English with each other. And of course I cannot speak Danish and you can't speak German.
But it's kind of stupid that none of us speak either. Like, for example, it would make sense for me to know German.
The accents. Yeah, I think, I mean, a lot of people also like accents, and when I hear an accent on another person, I always think it's quite interesting, because you can tell, maybe this person comes from this place or from that place, and it tells a little bit about the person. But as I told you guys in the beginning of the live stream, I recently kind of it sounds stupid, like getting hate, but I kind of get a lot of hate on my YouTube account that I have an accent. Like people are like really feeling offended.
It's what makes it interesting that we don't all speak the same way. Yeah, I'm an accent vampire. When I spend a lot of time with people, I adopt their accent, and it's not intentional at all. I think it comes from a very deep need to like fit in. But I do that. I also, because when I'm hanging out with Mara, we're doing videos together. People are like, "Oh, you're Dutch," because I adopt the Dutch accent. But I think it's also because I've worked a lot to not have a Danish accent. So now I have no accent. No, but actually it makes me kind of, you can't hear. I don't think my accent is very Danish, but it also doesn't really like says something about where I'm from, whereas your accent says something about where you're from.
But I also have the feeling because, I mean, sorry, we're talking a lot about languages here, but I think it's interesting.
So,
bear with us. But I have the feeling that Danish is like a very soft language.
It
and
is.
English is also more soft with the TH. And I have the feeling, because I really, when I'm speaking English, I think like, whoa, now I'm really trying to speak like that. And woo, because German is not like that at all. And it's like quite stiff as a language. So it's very, when I'm saying like, oh, my tongue is getting lazy, it's hard for me now when the day is getting later to speak English. It's because my tongue is not used to speaking this, to making the vowels like so soft.
If my relationship got better with my mom, that's incredibly personal.
Yeah, that's like really like someone that
How
knows
do you?
you.
How do you? Do we like know each other? But I don't have a particularly strained relationship with my mom. Maybe people think because I say that she dislikes tattoos and piercing and the way I dress that I have a very bad relationship with her. I don't. We're just not super super close, of course, because she doesn't approve of a lot of things I do. But I don't have it's fine.
Yeah,
it's totally fine, and I'm not looking to improve it. I think it's okay. She has her things, and I have my things, and we don't have to agree about everything.
Are you both in astrology, and what are your signs?
Astrology isn't really it's not something I plan my life after. But I'm not like, oh, it's total bullshit. I'm open to most things, but it's not something I personally do. I am Aries, but it's nothing like my personality.
No.
Oh, I am 171 centimeter, 5'7". What's your sign?
I'm Aries, and it's actually.
You're also Aries.
No, sorry, how stupid. No, I'm Taurus.
Oh, Taurus. Yeah, so you're right after me.
Yes. Talking about fitting in. Yes, I'm the same.
Oh.
Not at all. No, I'm.
But do you think it suits you?
It suits me personally 100%. And I've once read that, like with the Native American, how to say it, signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zodiac signs. I'm a beaver. How is it called?
A beaver?
A beaver. How is it called? Do you know what a beaver is?
A beaver? Yeah, with the...
A beaver, yes, a
it's
beaver.
eating wood,
yeah. In German it's a beaver, so it's kind of like you say.
That's funny with Justin Bieber then.
yes. No, but it's both super fitting because, as well, with Taurus as well as the beaver, it says that all you want to do is eat all day. Lie around.
I can relate to that.
It's like, yes, it's me. So, can totally relate.
It's weird because the Aries is always someone who's super extroverted, first of all, which I'm not. I like talking to people, but I'm a true introvert. I need to be alone a lot. They love being center of attention. I hate being center of attention. I don't mind sticking out, but I like... If everyone is staring at me, I'm terrified.
No.
They want to be leaders and work a lot and be like bosses. I do not want to be the boss of anyone except myself.
I want to be the boss.
And they're very like assertive and they love discussing. And I hate conflicts.
Maybe the thing is, like the last things you said, I'm thinking like, yes, because I love to discuss stuff. I'm kind of like annoying in that sense because I always want to discuss everything with Leon.
Favorite RPG? I like Dungeons and Dragons for like tabletop and also World of Darkness. But if you mean like computer game, I really like sort of more turn-based RPG styles like Child of Light, for example, which is like a platform RPG. But I also really liked what was it called? Divinity. Original Sin, which is very classic Baldur's Gate style.
I love The Witcher. I could play it all day, every day. It's one.
The Witcher is really, really
nice. It's one of my favorite games, and Geralt is
hot
man.
Hot man.
Hot piece of man. No?
That's a hot piece of man.
So,
it is true though.
Because I love playing Geralt.
Of course.
Looking
and then
at
also
the
whole Slavic mythology stuff is super cool.
Yeah, super interesting. And of course I love Skyrim. Duh.
Yes, and Hellblade, you've been talking about
Hellblade, of course.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes. And we will go eat bagels now.
Yes.
And thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And have a lovely day.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.